La-di-la. La-la-la-la-la. Here we are, people. A big day. A gigantic day. We're gonna be unboxing a game that I personally have been waiting 7 years for, because New Vegas was a piece of shit in my opinion. And then we also have a little strategy guide for it as well, because you guys know I like to get these every once in a while, especially for the bigger games like this. I'm a collector. Strategy guides don't really hold the value that they have anymore, because of the internet. I know a lot of people don't see the point of them, but hey, I like to be old school once in a while, and always enjoy a good strategy guide, especially for the art that they come with. They're really well done. So there's one thing I want to say before we get to unboxing all this, alright? And just a small thing. To all you guys who are excited about this game and you never played Fallout 3, don't think for 1 second that your excitement even equates to anything near what we're feeling. The fans who have been waiting since Fallout 3, the fans who have been with the series since the previous Fallouts. I mean, I got into the series of Fallout 3, so I'm not even like the most hardcore fan out there. I never played Fallout 1 and I never played Fallout 2. But I played Fallout 3 and that game was freaking awesome. So if you didn't play Fallout 3, shame on you. But at least you're jumping in with Fallout 4. Alright, so we're going to unbox the Pipboy edition here and take a look at the official Collector's Edition strategy guide. Let's get to it.
Like a melody, and now here we are. It's my dream to keep.
Alrighty, Fallout 4's Pipboy edition for the PC, yes, and the Vault Dwellers strategy guide for Fallout 4, the collector's edition version of that. Alright, we're obviously going to get to unboxing all this stuff. I know a lot of people want to see the Pipboy edition, as do I, and so we're going to push this off to the side. And we're gonna get to this. So that's how the box looks. To be honest with you guys, it's actually pretty light. Like, it's not even that heavy at all. It's pretty lightweight. You have the overlay here showing it's the Pipboy edition with the exclusive packaging. It's just plastic, no big deal. PC game, DVD. This is a physical version of the PC edition of Fallout 4. Vault 111, turn it back around. You have Welcome Home. Bethesda Game Studios and award-winning creators of Fallout 3 and Skyrim welcome you to their most ambitious game ever in the next generation of open-world gaming. As a sole survivor of Vault 111, you enter a world destroyed by nuclear war, blah 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 blah. It's pretty much Fallout, you pretty much know the plot. Then he just showed screenshots. You have the minimum and recommended PC requirements there. My computer is going to just obliterate this game with my 2980 Ti's that are going to be put in my new system when it gets built. Alright, so yeah, let's just get to unboxing this. I wonder if we just slide this off? Is that how we work with this? It's the bottom. I assume that we just slide it off, but there may be a different way. Oh, it's actually taped. I should cut the tape right here. Right here. Yeah. It'd be nice if I don't rip this. I always tend to rip these. Hold on. The sissy scissors will do it. Sissy scissors! Come on. This is a true unboxing. I just cut myself. That's nice. Stabbed my pinky. Alright. There we go. Come on. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna rip. I just have a feeling I'm gonna tear something, and it's gonna ruin the whole packaging. All right, well this is fine for now, pretty much. All right. The other side, that isn't that hard to get it off. Okay, now that's off. Okay, now this just slides out, like so. Okay, and then we have our official packaging right here of the Pipboy edition for Fallout 4. We have 2 latches here. I assume we pull them forward, or do we push them? Oh, we push. Oh, wow. That's cool. Look at this. You just push them forward, and then there we go. Push them forward. It's pretty awesome. And so this thing opens like so. I'm gonna change the camera angle so you guys get a better view. All right, so we're gonna lift this up. This lifts up like so, and wow, this is what we get. So we have a Steelbook edition of Fallout 4's game case. If I can get it out of here. Here it is. So it's a Steelbook. It's just a standard box art. I don't know about you guys. I might get some flack for this, but it's my opinion. I don't care. I don't like the box art for this at all. I think the box art is actually hideous, to be completely honest with you. I just don't like it's like his face in the camera, and I'm just not a fan of that. Anyway, it's a minor detail, whatever. So you get the back here, which is the same thing as the front. Then it says Fallout 4 on the side. We open it, and there we go. So one of the reasons I kept this version of the game, previous, because my phone doesn't fit it. I'm actually gonna try and put my phone in it just to see, but yeah. We have the game disc right here. It is one disc, and the reason is because all the game's content is actually not on the disc. Only a portion of the game's content is actually on the disc, and the rest you have to install from Steam. So pretty interesting there. You get the full season pass for the game, which is pretty nice. They didn't actually advertise this in the official collector's edition, but if we open it, or not, I thought it was a season pass. Is it not? I don't know. It's just an advertisement. Well, shit, I thought they included the season pass. I was getting all excited. It says Fallout 4 season pass, all access granted. Maybe the code's in there or something. I don't know. But anyway, you get that. You get an advertisement for Doom. Looking forward to that. I played the alpha and had a lot of fun with it. Dishonored 2 as well. Loved the first Dishonored. Cannot wait to pick that one up. And the Elder Scrolls Online, which is pretty much failed. Who plays Elder Scrolls Online anymore, seriously? And then here we have the game's, it's like a little map or whatever. It's not really a map, but it's a poster showing the different abilities and stuff like that. Shit. If I can get it unraveled. Let me show you guys. I have a large poster. There we go. So here it is. You get all the showcasing all the Pip-Boys and their special abilities and things like that. Different type of Pip-Boys, which is pretty cool. There's your special meter: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And the different things you can find with those categories and how they help you out, which is pretty freaking sweet. Good to know. Alright, so we're gonna put this back. I don't know, maybe the season pass is on the disc. I mean, it's not like an advertisement. Look, does this look like an advertisement? It says all access granted season pass. It doesn't say buy now. It doesn't say you can get it anywhere else. I don't know. Whatever. Probably gonna be worth it anyway. So there's the game case on the on the bottom of it. We have the Vault Dweller Survival Guide Condensed Edition, which includes your controls for mouse and keyboard. Alright, so I just took out my code there. I showcased my code accidentally, but that's the game registration code for this. And then in here, you have the Pip-Boy operation instruction, which basically shows you how to use your Pip-Boy. It's basically a user's manual for the Pip-Boy to make it look more authentic and things like that, which is pretty freaking sweet. Oh, how to put your phone in, inserting your phone, iPhone 4 or 4S. Who the hell has a 4 or 4S anymore? Seriously. 5 and 5S, the 6, you can now put the 6 Plus in here, your Samsung Galaxy S3. That's what I had before, but I'm actually kind of surprised that it's still being... And they're still using it for this, an S4 and S5. You can't fit an S6 in here. I don't know why they went with a smaller, with smaller phones fitting the thing, because most phones these days are like 5.5 inches screen size wise. They're much, they're much larger these days, but I don't know. It's Bethesda's decision. All right, here's the meat of everything, the thing we've been excited for, the reason for this whole thing. Let's take this out. The actual Pip-Boy itself. Wow. Here it is, people. This is pretty freaking sweet, to be honest with you guys. It's light, I'm not gonna lie, it's light. Here we have the foam inserts so you can put your phone in. I'm gonna attempt to put my phone in. Even though my phone is, it's thin enough, but it's a little bit longer and it's slightly wider. So it misses the required margins by like, you know, very, very slimly. So that's even a word. All right, so should I even put this on? Oh, it's padded right here too, so it adds comfort, which is nice. Velcro and things like that. Let's take a look at it before I actually put it on. All right, so here it is. This is a real replica and things like that. You can actually change the dial of the station, things like that, just adding more. You have your rads counter right here, which is actually stuck on, what is it, like 1? Yeah, 1 to 10. You can switch these dials up here. Pretty awesome. I believe these all light up. There's like a pull thing. If you pull it and things like that, it should work. But yeah, pretty awesome. And over here on the side, this dial, which turns as well. And it says Pipboy right there. You have this is just a screen insert and things like that. Metal lights, you have the more buttons. It sounds really flimsy and like it could break. And then I guess this is the eject button if we do that. I don't know, I'm just trying this out for the first time. I don't want to break anything. Break it like immediately after you get it, yes. Alright, well I'm going to play with this. I'm going to put it on my wrist, obviously. I'll show you guys how it looks. And then, you know, just to add more to the style of it, which is pretty awesome. Again, the reason I got this is because by the time I was going to sell it on eBay, the value of it dropped significantly to the point where I wasn't even going to make double my money. So that's kind of why I kept it, alright? And still, we're going to set this down for a brief second. We still, on the bottom here, we have the stand if you want to, you know, display it, which is what I'm going to do. This is just a Pipboy stand, as you can see right here. This is Pipboy Model 3000 Mark IV, manufactured by Robco Industries for distribution by Vault-Tec Corp, not for civilian use. And just a cool stand to put it on, so which is probably what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to cut back, and when we transition to the next scene, I'm going to show myself wearing it. I'm going to try to put my phone in, alright? Alright guys, so I'm going to try to put this on right now, the Pipboy from Fallout 4. Because my generation doesn't use manuals anymore. Okay, so I guess this is what we do. Here we go. God, that's tight. Alright, so this is essentially what you're supposed to do. It's a Velcro that you're supposed to adjust. And I assume that you put your hand through it. Here we go. So I put my hand through it like so. You guys can't see, hold on. Make this better, hold on. Forgive me. Alright. So now you guys can actually see what's going on here. I assume I have to do this, and then place the Velcro and have it strap around. There we go. Get my arm comfortably through there. Okay. And then this is probably going to be... I have to make it sit tight. Here we go. And have this tucked somehow behind there. I don't know how that's going to work. I guess it's kind of flimsy, but what are you going to do? It's not going to be perfect. Close this. Hold on. There we go. I don't want it to be... I want it to be tight so it doesn't, like, you know, flail around. The problem is just trying to get this Velcro between this piece of, you know, fabric right there. That's the hard part. I assume we're... Okay, I can just do that, basically. That's going to be fine. Alright, this is going to close. We're going to use this pin here to lock it in place. And then, essentially, that's what we have it. It's... Wow, it's huge. Alright, so that's how it looks on my hands. As you can see it's not... You can see open it, or through it. and the Velcro is what's actually holding my wrist in place, not the actual surrounding thing. Obviously, it's a one-size-fits-all. It's not going to be perfect, and I'm not the largest of people out there. Especially on the back here, if you guys can see, there's a lot of space right here just between my my arm and the actual Pipboy. But you're supposed to be playing it like this, and then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, you'll do all these adjustments and things like that. So maybe might want to put it higher. But this is just a demonstration video anyway. So we're supposed to be able to put our phone in, and I assume we do that by pressing this button right here. Oh, hold on. I believe that's how you do it. Ah, right here. So this is a tab. Hold on for a sec. This opens like this, and there's a tab right here that you pull down. And I assume you'd be able to open the phone insert thing, the phone compartment, which is being held. Here we go. There we go. That's how it works. Okay, so you flip that open like this. I can close my my Pipboy again. You have is this a screen or no? It's just a cardboard thing. This is an insert to showcase. Hey, you put your phone in here. You get the app, and that's how it works. Another cardboard piece. And where's my phone? All right. So here's my phone, the LG G3. It's not supposed to fit in this thing, but I just want to test it out and see. I had to take this case off. Hold on. Which was a waste of money because I got the case and it had scratches and scuff marks over it. So that's definitely brand new, as would say. All right, so I'm gonna try and put this in. We'll see how this goes. Nope, it doesn't fit. It doesn't. It barely. The thing is, it almost fits. That's the thing. But I put it here, right? And it's too long. And it's a little too wide, just a slightly too wide, but you can see like it's, yeah. You can definitely see, it's kind of funny. So the only way this would work is if you had one of those phones that met the measurements and stuff. My phone is bigger, and to be honest with you guys, most phones today are bigger than than what the requirements are for this. You have a battery pull right here, which is gonna be obviously lighting up the device. I have to turn the camera around to showcase it anyway, which is, actually, I'm gonna turn the camera around right now. All right, so I turned the camera around. You guys should have a better view of what's going on here. So just to show you guys, this would stay open. That's not going to. But you guys get the gist, it doesn't fit at all. I don't have a device currently in my house that would fit. I think my dad's phone would fit, but I'm not gonna, pick up all your phones so I can use this stupid app on my game. But as a collector's item, this is pretty cool. So really, this is probably gonna be sitting on my shelf. And to be honest with you guys, even if my phone did fit, I'd use it for like the first couple times, and then I wouldn't probably bother with it ever again. So this goes like this, and then this goes on top of it to keep it in place. Or actually the other way. So I put this back together. The other way, like so, right? Just messing with this thing, trying to get it to work. You guys get the point, though. It's actually a cool. It is a cool gimmick. I do like it a lot. Just to kind of say, hey, yeah, I have the actual Pipboy from Fallout 4, which is pretty awesome. So, most of the shit that comes out today is like completely pointless. Most times they give you a statue, and the statues are, they're always nice, but none of them really go as far as to give you like official, stuff from like the game. This helps bring the game to like it helps bring like a certain real life dynamic to the game. I'm never gonna get this, am I? Hold on, I'm gonna try it one more time. And then can you close it? Jeez, this thing slips all over the place. Well, when I get that situated, that's basically what's gonna happen. Hold on. It is kind of a shame. You can't just close it like this. I actually have to unlatch this part first because this, you know, drops down like this. Hold on. This drops down like so. Put this in. This locks it in place, and then you use the latch to lock it on your arm, and that's essentially what you have. It's not perfect though, so well, here we go. Now it's kind of perfect. Anyway, let me try really quickly to find a device that would fit in this just to show you guys, so give me 1 sec. So I tried searching for a device, but I can't find anything at the moment that would fit that. But still, you know, it's just a cool, you know, it's a cool thing, that's all. And to be honest with you guys, even if it did work, most of us probably wouldn't use this for, use it like the first couple times, but no one's gonna like bother putting, okay, I have to set it up, make sure it's comfortable, and then, you know, play the game like this. I'll tell you right now though, it is pretty comfortable to wear. You can obviously tell it's on. It's not heavy at all, it's actually pretty light. And it feels very fragile, I will say that. It does feel very fragile. I was kind of like, wow, $120 and you get all this cool, so you get this? This looks really valuable. And it kind of is. Actually, what I should do now is I should pull out the battery thing so you guys can see how it lights up, so 1 sec. Alright, so I'm gonna try and see this, because this thing is supposed to light up and make all this noise, and, you know, it's supposed to be official. If I can get it to work. Come on. This thing's stuck. It's never coming off. Oh, what the hell? This latch right here is stuck on this lock. It will forever... There we go, jeez. To walk around like this for the rest of my life. Alright, so this pulls up. We have the pull thing right here for the battery. Now it's supposed to light up. It's supposed to light up when I close it, so that should be that. Don't worry about this bullshit again. So it should light up, huh? Oh, that's the power. This is power, okay. Aha. And it lights up. As you guys can see, there's lights around it now. Does this make any noises? No. So I assume the only thing that's, you do have this right here, which kind of grab it a little bit. So I assume maybe the battery is only for it to light up. I thought it may have made noises, or you can turn dials or something like that. So that's the power button. You just push that. Push it again, push it off, and on. And that's all it does. None of these dials do anything but just allow you to do it. It'd be kind of cool if it had like, a speaker and like, you know, made that static noise or something like that, or at least made a static noise when you were turning the thing. That would be freaking awesome. But hey, you know, we didn't get that, but we did get a pretty cool thing, so. Alright, that'll be it for the Fallout 4 Pipboy edition. We have also the strategy guide to unbox. I almost forgot about that, so let's get to the strategy guide. Alright, so we're checking out the Vault Dweller's Survival Guide for Fallout 4. Right off the bat, when you take off all the wrappers, and I already did that because I thought I was recording this, but I was going on for like 5 minutes without recording. It's okay, I can just show it again. But this is the back side, basically. All it's like is you get your free EMA pre-guide. You guys can have this. I don't want this code at all, so go ahead and, if you guys want this, you can just download that. You get a free strategy guide online for use on your, device. Pretty cool. You guys also get this, the Vault-Tec limited issue of lithographs for all this special stuff. Take a look at this. You have strength, pretty cool. You have luck, pretty awesome. Try and keep these in order. Here we go. Perception, pretty sweet. I'm gonna put these in order here. Here we go. Endurance, looking pretty good. Charisma. Intelligence. Agility. And like I said before, you get luck. So some pretty nice lithographs there. High quality print. You even get the little dust stuff on the paper here you can see. Which just, you know, adds like a nice touch to it all. I'm gonna put these back. So it's a cool thing. You get those with the limited edition strategy guide. Gosh, these are harder to put back than they are to take out. Here we go. Alright, so you get that. Then we get the Vault Dweller Survival Guide. We're going to take a look at this. Don't worry, there's not going to be spoilers. I'm just going to take a quick look through this for you guys to see what it's like. Zoom it in for a little bit. So basically, this is what you get. There we go. Tilt it up a little bit so you guys can get a better view. It's fine. I don't want to rip any of the pages. So stats, you get introduction to everything, you get different, you know, things about, okay, talking with people, how that's going to work, ranged combat, what makes you special. Then you get all the different perks for all of the special abilities, which is nice. Get it open. Companion perks. Different enemy types and people you meet. This is pretty awesome. I would really like to get like a metal sheet or something like that, like, and print this like on a high quality metal sheet and then hang this on my, you know, on my kitchen. I'm gonna do this when I'm older, when I have my own place. I'm gonna hang this freaking poster on my kitchen. This is pretty sweet. I like that. Just love the style of Fallout, you know. It's really unique. Sci-fi with like the retro vibe. So you get different weapons and things like that. Another poster of Nuka-Cola right there. I love the strategy guides for the art mainly, which is pretty nice. Stay fit, stay focused. Different, you know, Vault, Pipboy, advertisements and propaganda. You get all these quests, all the side quests in the game. Wonder how many pages this is. Ghouls, how to take care of them. You get workshops. Again, just gonna flip through this, not gonna spoil anything. You get maps and floor plans of the areas. Pretty sweet, pretty cool, different things. Boats. Pretty cool. Zone 9. Neighbors. Another piece of propaganda. More pieces of propaganda. I just love the posters in this game. Seriously, some of the posters in this game are like the best out of any other games I played. Like, they really are great. Zone 18. Secondary locations. Radio. And of course you get the final, is this a glossary or, oh, it's just locations. It's locations for every single collectible item in the game, where they are. I'm gonna take a look at this list. So yeah, look at this. Locations for location name, page number. Okay, it's a glossary basically. Glossary / encyclopedia for like everything you could want. That's pretty nice. Yeah, finding things are gonna be so easy. And then basically you get the credits here, a black sheet. And then you get this. This is something that I don't even know yet. It says follow for something Boston Neighbors. Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a map? This is a full map of the game world. Hold on for a sec. So here's the map that you get with the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide. It's two-sided. This is the first side. We have the Greater Boston Neighbors, with a list of like all these people and items you can meet. I took the camera off of the tripod, so forgive the shakiness. And then like a map of the area, which is pretty nice. You know, basically organized into different districts. It says world map and the legends within that world map. Lots of stuff to find. Gonna flip it over now. And here's what you get on the other side. We have the Commonwealth. So I wonder if there's two different districts. Maybe there's like the Boston district, and then like there's a Commonwealth district, and this is like the two maps to signify each. Someone said that it takes 11 minutes of you walking to get from one side of the map to the other. So not terribly way too long, you know. It's not like you're going to be spending like an hour like you will be in Test Drive Unlimited or something like that to drive around an island. But pretty freaking sweet, I have to admit. I like this a lot. With all these labels and things like that, I probably will never use this, but it's pretty cool. Threat level, you get certain heat signatures for the threat level, which is nice. I guess that's why some of them are outlined in like a red zone. Yeah, some are like outlined in red. Okay, so different areas with different encounters for enemies, so that's good to know. Alright, so this has been my unboxing of the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition. As you can see, I have a lot of... I got a whole mess I need to clean up, but I like this box that it comes with. It's pretty nice. The actual Pip-Boy is over there. I need to have it set up on the stand here right now. And I'm probably going to put it here. I have to get rid of these. Like, these are like my last gen statues, and these games aren't important anymore. I mean, I love Uncharted, love Mad Max, liked Infamous too. And I can't believe I freaking cringe every single time I look at this ghost, just thinking I've spent that much money on that freaking dumb game. I'm probably gonna put the Pip-Boy here. I have to take these statues. I'm gonna put them in the box somewhere because let's be honest, the new generation of gaming, you know, I gotta put more statues up, and there's no room up there. There is no room up there whatsoever. No room. Alright, so thank you guys for watching my unboxing of the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition with the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide. Like I said, I will be streaming Fallout 4. It's going to happen later. Whenever I build my PC is pretty much when you can expect me to hurry up and stream Fallout 4. So I want you guys to comment on this video and give me a heads up. What would be the first game that you want me to stream? Alright, I'm going to probably make a video myself, you know, where I'm just going to ask you guys anyway. But would you rather see Fallout 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Star Wars Battlefront, or Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Which one? So out of those 5 games, organize them from 1 to 5 and tell me which ones you want to see more of in terms of gameplay. I'm going to try and get this computer built as soon as possible. Believe me, I want it built as soon as possible so I can hurry up and stream this game, and it's going to be freaking sweet. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys later for the gameplay. Have a good one.